conditions are dry right now, and we'll stay quiet for much of the evening outside of a little spotty light rain, some drizzly conditions. We get a bit of a break from all of that rainy weather that we experienced earlier today. Late tonight, though, scattered storms sliding in around midnight. We're still in that waiting game to see if we get a couple strong ones into our backyard. But late tonight, plan on at least a couple rumbles of thunder. And then we may see that again into tomorrow afternoon and evening. So the end of our work week could be just a little rainy after a sunny start. But first, of course, our attention is on the storms coming in from our west. Right now, we're quiet, and it is fairly quiet across Iowa, but that's the spot we're watching for additional development. You can see a couple little pockets of showers and storms. We'll be watching this area highlighted in pink closely. That's where a severe thunderstorm watch is in effect. That would be the source of where we could get some of those storms. In general, they may end up drifting more into central Illinois, so we'll have to kind of watch closely just how that area to our west pans out over the rest of this evening. That'll determine what kind of stormy activity that we see. Now, we still sit at a 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather, but like I mentioned a couple times yesterday, we had a lot of clouds and a lot of showers stick around for much of the day, so that has helped keep a lid on things going into this evening. If anything, the risks have lowered a lot for us, but still can't completely rule out an isolated strong to severe storm around midnight tonight. So rest of this evening stays pretty quiet. You can see here on Future Track that we really don't see much outside of some drizzly weather, but starting at about 10 o'clock, we'll be watching the sky to our west. As you can see, some thunderstorms rolling in, and every so often we might get a stronger storm cell or two. It'd be wind and hail being the only threats out of that. We then dry out pretty quickly overnight. So just make sure you've got ways to get alerts early tonight just in case. Again, these storms rumbling in around midnight with temperatures in the 60s. And then we get a sunny start to tomorrow that will allow temperatures to heat up. But unlike today, hotter weather could mean stronger storms for us into tomorrow afternoon. We currently sit at a 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather into tomorrow afternoon. It would be widely isolated, but we've got to watch anything that does manage to bubble up. They will probably start around 3 p.m. tomorrow. So as you can see, hit or miss. There will be some dry time, so we're not going to look at a washout for your Friday evening, but you're definitely going to want to pay attention to the spotty thunderstorms as they sweep through between about 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., as there could be a strong one or two in the mix. Then Saturday repeats this process, but just with some showers. We avoid the storms as temperatures cool off a little bit, and we'll stay somewhat cooler through the weekend and into early next week with lots of sunshine in your most accurate 10-day forecast. Overall, not necessarily looking at a ton of heat anytime soon. Lots of low 80s to upper 70s long term.